Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich! Our heroes survive a blistering battle to topple the Lord of Shadows at long last. Free from Mordegon's malign influence, the World Tree begins to return to life. And as its healing powers pour out over Erdrea, light and love bring the land alive once more. Ah, l'amour. Their quest complete, there's nothing left for the companions to do now but return home. Okay, so welcome to post-game. We saw that thing happen, right? There was that thing. Happened. That thing. You know the thing. The thing. The Lord of Shadows is defeated, and peace returns to the world. A few days later, Switch and his companions gather in Arborea to remember their friend Veronica.
Look, Veronica. Everyone's here to see you. We've come to celebrate with you. The world's at peace at long last. And Yggdrasil's in full bloom again. It's so beautiful.
It still hasn't sunk in, you know? We really did it. We really saved the world.
Yes. Mordegon plunged Erdrea into darkness. So many lost their lives. But we survived. We have to make the most of that. We have to laugh and smile for those who can't. We may feel like crying. Goodness knows I do. But we mustn't. I can only imagine what Veronica would say.
Pull yourselves together! You've saved the world, you idiots! What are you blubbering for?
Excuse my awful impression.
Ah, here you all are. Huh? We were wondering where the guests of honor were. The festivities have already begun.
It's party time. Come on, darling. Let's go let our hair down.
Yes, because everybody but Eric has long hair. Because heroes have long hair. Only bad people, criminals and thieves, have short hair.
Good health. Good health.
I'm gonna get you!
See, those little kids, they're evil.
Looks like peace has even loosened up the Arboreans.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's make this a party to remember. For Veronica.
Everybody's dressed up but our hero and Sylvando. So awarded for defeating the Lord of Shadows and restoring the World Tree to its rightful place in the sky. And then awarded for acquiring at least 100 accolades. It's accolade-laden. So, anywho... This guy's got a quest! Dost thou recall, my love, when we two did gaze upon the beauty of all Erdrea? Sky so deep and blue, did seem like to swallow us whole. The sea burned madder red, stained by the light of the setting sun, and all around us Yggdrasil's leaves did shine with the light of life. The heavenly vision I saw with thee that day seared itself into my very soul, ne'er shall I forget it, though I live for all eternity. Fair words indeed, would you not agree? It is the text of a letter written by an unknown hand that was discovered inside a book in the library here in Arborea. I have read it many times now that I am able to recite its contents by heart. However, the letter is incomplete. I have searched and searched for the second page, but alas, it is nowhere to be found, not here in Arborea, at any rate. You travel a great deal, do you not? Would you aid me in searching for the letter's no doubt lyrical and heart-wrenching ending? Things to do with metal goo is what we get for this. You will, thank you! The villager tells me that the first page of the letter was discovered between the pages of an ancient Arborean tome. Alas, this tome was sold some years ago to Gallipolitan noblewoman. It is my belief that the second page of the letter is inside the book still. I would ask that you journey to Gallipolis and inquire at the homes of the noble families of that realm. I wish you the best of luck in your search. You're probably supposed to do that. I think it's at the woodcutter's hut in... wherever. So where else do we have quests then? Nowhere. It's just that guy. Alright. At long last, my little angel has fulfilled her duty to protect the luminary and has returned to the bosom of her beloved family. The pain of losing my dear Veronica will never leave my heart, but today is a day for celebration. 3 cheers for Serena. Hip hip hooray. Yeah, your other daughter's awesome too, dude. My darling Serena was always a shy, retiring sort, and she has fulfilled her divine duty, just like the holy sage Serenica before her. I am so proud of her. But more than that, I am so very happy that our little angel has returned to us safe and sound. It would surely bring a tear to Veronica's eyes to see how much her little sister has grown. Sniff. I think he actually has information. Oh, maybe it's just when we try to leave that stuff happens. I must protest, ladies, please. I'm merely a soldier of Heliodor. I hardly think that I deserve such praise. So these ladies will not let me alone. Do something to rid me of them, I beg you. Like, oh, neat. Oh, what a fine figure of a man you are, so tall and strong and handsome. I would wager that you alone were more than a match for the Lord of Shadow. Now that you've saved all Erdrea from the darkness, perhaps you can save me from swooning. Oh no, here I go, swooty! Have fun, Hendrik. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask. When we finished off Mordegon, you swiped his sword, right? The Sword of Shadows? It may look kind of creepy, but underneath all those razor-sharp teeth and bulging eyeballs, it's still the Sword of Light. Have you tried using it yet? I have not. But thank you for bringing it up. Because we do have it, and it's awesome. Like, it's a great sword, though. So, we actually don't have a bunch of abilities for it. Alright, what's Sylvando doing? Fabulous, isn't it, darling? I never thought I'd see the day the Arborians would be tripping the light fantastic with yours truly. The Lord of Shadows stole everybody's freedom, but now they are free again. Free to dance, dream, and most of all, to smile! Hooray! Like, oh, he's nuts. He's absolutely insane. Okay, where's everybody else? Well, Jade and Rab, ever since I lost you that night all those years ago, I've been driven by one purpose, purpose only, to destroy the darkness that took you from me. And at last it's done. I'll have to think of another reason to get up in the morning now. Actually, I did want to help get Heliodor back on its feet. Oh, and I wanted to try all the different cakes in Gondolia, too. Alright, maybe there are 1 or 2 things to live for. You're like the hero of the world. You can just go try cakes. Ugh! Would you look at all the smiling faces? It's really true, eh? We really did save the world. Can I remember last time I felt so chirpy? We've been running from the Lord of Shadows for so long I'd forgotten what peace and quiet felt like. Still a few things left to do before things can go back to how they once were, but my dream of a life of leisure and laziness ain't far off now. Hey, hey. Okay. So that's that. Who haven't we talked to? We talked to Eric. We talked to What's-His-Face. We talked to Jade. Here is Serena. When a new leaf appears on the world tree's branches, a new life begins. Each of us has our own leaf on those mighty boughs, and each of us returns there when we die. Veronica may no longer be with us, but her spirit lives on, and one day we will meet again. One day we'll return to our place on those branches. But not just yet. I have a life to live, and I must live it to the fullest, for my sake and for hers. Can we see the world tree from here? We cannot. It would be cool to see it. I mean, aside from the whale. So, is that our entire party? Have we talked to our entire party? I think we have. So we can just run away now. We don't have to talk to everybody in Arborea. See, when we try to leave, we'll get harassed.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Sneaking off without us, honey. If you've got someplace to be, we can all go together, no?
No!
Oh, don't be like that. Let's try this again, shall we? Sneaking off without us, honey. If you've got someplace to be, we can all go together, no?
Yes.
Of course we can. Now the world is at peace, the fun can really begin.
If you're looking for new adventures, I know where we can start. You saw that weird light shining south of Octagonia too, right? If it was up to me, that's where I'd be headed. But you're the boss.
I am the boss. Wait, since when am I the boss? Like, nobody has ever referred to me as the boss through this entire thing. Nobody's just been like, hey, by the way, you know you're in charge of all of us, right? So, anywho. I want to look and see if that letter's in the Woodman's Cottage in the Mango Grove. Because I'd like to take care of that quest first if I can. There's something for a quest in here at some point. The passage of countless years has taken its toll and reduced this ancient tome to little more than a faded cover around some tattered scraps of paper and thread. But wait, there's a letter, worn and faded, but still legible, hidden inside. Looks like the rest of the message that the minstrel in Arborea mentioned. Switch takes a closer look. But wherefore must it be so? This world may be unchanged, as beauteous as ere it was, but without thee all seemeth grey and muted. My chest is fit to birth, my dearest Erdwin. Each new day I must endure without thee pierceth my heart like a dagger. I can do naught but cling vainly to the hope that one day we might be reunited at last. Until then, my songs are thine and thine alone. I pray that they might reach thee, wherever thou might be. Yeah, we're gonna... Okay, you've read the second page of the letter the minstrel told you about. You should head back to Arborea and tell him what it said. Can't I take the letter? I mean, I know it's, like, delicate. Why did I just zoom to the first place I could? Dumb. So, we're gonna learn more about Erdwin's love as we go on. So, this letter is actually important. I mean, it's not important outside of a quest. Wow, take forever to load, why don't you? Jeez. Oh, there are cutscenes and things.
Go now.
I trust you've been staying out of trouble, Father.
Well now, Jade! All of you! How good to see you.
I'm sorry, Father. I've been busy letting my hair down while you've been here rebuilding the village.
You have earned your rest. For now, you must enjoy some free time with your companions, and leave the hard work to us. But when Cobblestone has been rebuilt, work will begin at last on restoring the capital to its former glory. When that time comes, I shall need my daughter by my side.
Oh, I'll be there. Don't you worry. We'll rebuild Heliodor together.
Alright, well, not what I was going for, but apparently a thing. And a thing I'm glad I didn't skip. So here you're off again, Switch. Hopefully we won't be gone long this time. I miss you when you're away, you know? Can I ask you something? If I begged you not to go, would you stay here with me? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm joking, aren't I? I know you've got things to do. Just remember that I'm here waiting for you. No matter where you go or how long you're away, I'll always be here. Yeah, she's interesting, right? Like, it's an interesting thing that she exists. Yeah, bite them! They're intruders! Look at them! They have short hair. Well, the girl's fine. The girl's great. Don't mess with the girl. Oh, you're not Sandy. You're Sandy. Like, oops. Well, you bite them then. Alright. So, is there a shop in Heliodor? Or Heliodor, in the last bastion. I mean, there obviously is, but is there a shop worth shopping at? And the reason I ask... Okay, so, I mean, these things are fine. Oh, wait. Nope, it's a sword. Okay, it's a great sword. Alright, so there's only... Well, there is an item shop, but I don't... It's not the item shop I'm looking for. Ugh. This layout. It's kind of a headache. Ooh, mystifying mixture. But nothing that we need. So anyway, let's zoom back to Arborea. I'm actually a little anxious to get back to my normal recording technique. Now these other quests, well, we'll talk about this stuff. Ah, you have returned. Well, did you find the second page of the letter? Oh, we did bring it with us. Yes, this is it. Pray allow me to read both parts together. Ahem. Dost thou recall, my love, when we two did gaze upon the beauty of all Erdrea? The sky so deep and blue did seem like to swallow us whole. The sea burned madder red, stained by the light of the setting sun, and all around us Yggdrasil's leaves did shine with the light of life. The heavenly vision I saw with thee that day seared itself into my very soul, ne'er shall I forget it, though I live for all eternity. But wherefore must it be so? The world may be unchanged, as beauteous as ere it was, but without thee all seemeth grey and muted. My chest is fit to birth. My dearest Erdwin, each new day I must endure without thee pierceth my heart like a dagger. I can do naught but cling vainly to the hope that one day we might be reunited at last. Until then, my songs are thine and thine alone. I pray that they might reach thee, wherever thou might be. My words, passion, the name Erdwin, could it be that this letter is addressed to the luminary of legend? Of course, the tales tell of the star-crossed romance between mighty Erdwin and the great sage Serenica. This can only be a love letter from Serenica herself! What an honor to have read such heartfelt words from the pen of one so illustrious. One feels as if one is witnessing the glory of the Age of Heroes firsthand. Pray take this. It is but a token of the gratitude I feel for your having allowed me to read these beautiful words at long last. Okay, things to do with metal goo. Metal slime swords, metal great swords, metal boomerangs, metal slime shields, metal slime spears, metal slime helms, suits of metal slime armor. A love letter from the Age of Heroes. I could not have dreamed of anything more romantic than this. I am brimming with ideas for a new song on the subject of Erdwin and Serenica's love, and it is all thanks to you. If you write a song about this, I will kill you. Like, horrible. No more songs about love. I don't care what Paul McCartney says. The world is sick of silly love songs. Alright. When we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.